Yeah, Rich, I just remembered something I want to ask you. Why, can you tell me a little bit about your business?
So I have a financial and IT consultancy business, along with I do a lot of consultancy on private equity deals, and I also engage in investments, different investments. The major business focus on is real estate in China. I help Chinese any investors to invest in the UK property. I do offshore tax optimization, so I help the Chinese companies, Chinese individuals, foreigners, anybody to optimize their taxes and form offshore worldwide company registration. So I have a multiple very kind of a business model where I try to basically get clients from anywhere and everywhere and try to have a one-stop shop. I also do product sourcing as well. So for example, if a client is looking for a certain product in China or Thailand or whatever, I help them to source that product and then ship them out, export them. So I have a multitude of businesses, and I feel like, you know, having a one-stop shop is actually a very good model that works for foreign companies. And as a WOFI, as a foreign company owned in China, so it kind of works with the foreign clients. They like this kind of business approach. They like it when they come to me, can you do this, I can do this, can you do this, I can do this. Rather than like, you know, getting something from here than the other from here. It's just like one integrated shop.
So it's your business registered in China?
Yes, so my WOFI is registered in Shanghai, but I also have a company in the UK, in London as well. So my company, the same company, Univesco, is registered in Shanghai and also in London as well. So it depends where I'm getting the clients. If I have clients in the UK, they pay me the UK company. I do sign a contract with the UK company. However, just for, you know, obvious reasons, it's just that clients feel more secure and more safe by signing a UK-based contract for the UK laws. And I have clients in China as well who sign the contract with me for my Chinese company.
I heard you mention you have the same company in the UK.
Yes.
And my question is, why did you decide to move from the UK to China? Why did you decide to move to China?
So when I moved to China, I was only 24 years old, and I felt like if I don't do it right now, when am I going to do it? You know, and I felt like this is the age to move, and this is the age to go on an adventure and explore. Because, you know, in the UK, growing up in Ireland and also in the UK, like London and Dublin are so close by to each other. You just hop on a flight and you go over. It's a similar culture. People speak English. You're in your comfort zone all the time. You have a job, you work, you go out with the same friends, and it kind of gets boring, you know, after a while. Like, this is the age to go on an adventure and have fun. So I felt like, you know, China is the best place to go because, you know, Vietnam, Cambodia, Korea, they're nice places, but A, the earning potential isn't as much as China, and B, I felt like China has a better prospect in terms of the economic growth. So I felt like, and plus, you know, China's outside the comfort zone. They don't speak English as much as, like, let's say, Japan or Korea or Vietnam, Cambodia, Thailand even. And I was like, those are nice places for a holiday, but for work, you know, China has this work-life balance, a really good work-life balance for a foreign company. So living in China, I can also, if I need to go on a holiday, I can go on a holiday to Thailand, Vietnam, Cambodia, whenever I want. Hong Kong is down the road, just there. So it was either now or never, because I'm not going to do this at age 44. It's easy to do this at age 24, but not at 44.
And doing business in China, especially Shanghai,
yes,
and doing business back in the UK,
yes.
How will you say doing business in China is different from the UK?
So you see, UK is a very evolved market in terms of business. People know what they want. People know what they need. And when you do business, you know, you provide a service and you provide a product, and that's it. People take that. Yes, it takes time to develop a brand. It takes just like any other country, but the market is very evolved. It's a very saturated market. People are very happy with what they have. They don't necessarily want to try. Whereas in China, it's such a new market in terms of the people here. Some of the people, they have just got money since the last 20 years, 15 years, and they want to spend that money, but they don't know necessarily where to go. Or young entrepreneurs opening up businesses, or even foreign entrepreneurs coming to China to do business. They want to open up a business, they want to do business out of passion, but they don't necessarily know how or what to do with the business, you know. I get some clients, startup owners who are from Africa, let's say, and they do import and export, but they don't necessarily know how to go about it, the dynamism of the business. And that's why I feel like in China there's more learning opportunities, and I'm always for learning. Whereas in the UK it's just very stable, like everybody knows what's happening, the same company, same people. For me, I just wanted to get out of the comfort zone and just, develop my business and develop myself as a person, which is more important. And I felt like China has the better opportunity and the best place for me to do so.
And another question again I want to ask is that how long have you been doing the business in China?
So my company is about a little bit over 2 years old, but I've been actively doing business for about a year and a half. Because with a startup, it takes at least a year to start, raise, and just meet people and develop a network base, and that's after that you start making some money.
So since you started business now, would you say, since you started business now, how successful or what is your client base like?
So, when you say client base, what exactly do you mean in terms of?
What I'm trying to say is that how many Chinese clients do you have?
So at the moment I have about 15 Chinese clients. There are different kinds of Chinese clients, consulting clients and also real estate investment clients. So wide variety of clients, depending on the region as well. See, for me in the business, I don't discriminate between clients. I'm sure you don't as well in business. So for me, all client is called in China and everywhere. So for me, client is client. So getting the Chinese client is kind of a little bit tricky and a little bit difficult because you have to understand what they not just want and need, but you have to offer something extra. Whereas with the Western clients, when I have the startup owners, they know what they want. They come to me, they pay for my consulting, and that's it.
So, when someone approaches you and asks you that, where do you think I want to start a business?
Yes.
And right now I'm confused and I don't know which country or where to go to start a new business. Which country will you recommend?
China for sure. China.
And why China?
As I mentioned before, not just from the economic point of view, but also for the fact that Chinese market is so new. People are evolving in terms of what they want and need. So there's a lot of upward trend in China, and it will maintain that trajectory for the let's say next at least 5 years. So the Western world is like this, and now the market is saturated, whereas in China the market is still in this phase. So it's in the growth phase. Doing business in China has become much more easier for foreigners than let's say 2 years ago. The regulations have eased for foreign entrepreneurs. China doesn't necessarily discriminate between nationalities, so that's also a plus point. Getting a visa is very easy in China. Work visa if you have a company in China. Getting a work visa is very easy, so I can go in and out of the country. Taxes are pretty much similar to other developing nations, not super high. And China has a lot of tax incentives. For example, if you have a small company and if your revenue is below 1.2 million RMBs per year, you don't pay any VAT. That is so good. Like 1.2 million RMBs is like considerable amount of money. And if you're making that kind of money and you don't pay any VAT on that amount, and that is so good. So China has a lot of tax rate, breaks, tax incentives. Personal tax rate for individuals is not that high unless you're making a lot of money, of course. But overall, it's a very competitive environment to do business in right now.